At this map, these are the 8 tornado touchdowns confirmed by the National Weather Service that happened in Kentuckiana. Today, they'll be back out surveying these areas, they being the National Weather Service, trying to determine if any of the touchdowns were from the same long-track tornado. Now, in our area, parts of southern Indiana down to Nelson County saw tornado damage. Statewide, Governor Beshear said those storms left damage in 20 Kentucky counties. So today, the governor plans to tour damage specifically in Union County, which is in northwestern Kentucky.
This comes after he spent Wednesday in Prospect. The damage that you can see here across your screen, it really spanned several different neighborhoods, but with wind speeds up to 110 miles per hour, the NWS believes nearby Henry County actually saw the strongest tornado and some of the worst damage. WHAS11's Alex Dieterer and photojournalist Addie Hill saw both areas firsthand.
The storms have passed, leaving damage in the wake.
And I saw the winds and this tree out here blowing sideways. And that's when I knew it was bad, so I went to the basement.
Valero employee Lisa Gaines saw what was coming her way and quickly took shelter in the gas station with 20 other frightened people. Thankfully, because about 100 yards away, a business and a garage were in the path of destruction.
The garage that you see right behind me was built in 1974, and you can just see the tornado and storms took a number on it. There's actually still a truck and a tractor still inside of the garage. And if you keep going right there, you can just see a shed that was completely destroyed by the storms among all of these downed trees. But continuing on this property, you can see a garage and a home still standing. The homeowner, Steve, tells us that God was really looking out for him and his wife. They are completely unharmed.
Gaines also breathing a sigh of relief knowing her daughter and granddaughter were with her when the storm passed.
It was scary. I was worried about people, yeah, because there's business back here that we lost, and then, barns and homes.
30 miles away in Prospect, Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear surveyed the damage of another EF1 tornado.
These storms and these tornadoes hit all parts of Kentucky.
The governor touted the first responders who worked through the night and the kindness of Kentuckians.
People helping people, having pulled up in each other's driveways, trying to get the tarp over the roof before that hailstorm and next rain shower hits.
Neighbors leaning on one another to continue piecing back together their towns. In Henry County and Prospect, Kentucky, with photojournalist Addie Hill, Alex Dieterer, WHAS 11 on your side.
And we do now have a better understanding of the tornado's path. The NWS says it first touched down in eastern Clark County, Indiana, near the East End Bridge. It then came across the Ohio River to Prospect and hit the riverfront homes on Beachland Beach Road. The Sky 11 drone shows the debris dragged along the tornado's path. It then hit several other neighborhoods, including Hunting Creek. Anchorage Middletown Fire Chief Kevin Grudy told us crews checked out more than 1,000 structures after the storm. 59 had slight damage, 38 minor damage, 37 what's considered major damage, and 5 were destroyed. Plus, a tornado also hit Buckner, which is in Oldham County. The tops of homes in this neighborhood now littered across people's yards. We want to remind you it is always so important to be aware when severe weather is rolling through in the area. It saves lives, it really does. You can stay up to date by downloading the free WHAS 11 app. We stream all of our newscasts there live, so you can continue to watch if you do lose power in the event of a storm.
6 minutes after 6 now, a judge has dismissed a wrongful termination lawsuit against the city and Mayor Craig Greenberg. That suit claimed Samantha Ricketts was fired after she raised ethics concerns over First Lady Rachel Greenberg's role in the mayor's administration. Ricketts claimed Rachel was acting as a supervisor. Shortly after bringing her concerns to a supervisor, her position was eliminated. The lawsuit said the city violated Kentucky's whistleblower law, but a judge ruled there was no evidence Ricketts made any ethics complaints against the First Lady. The mayor told us he's glad this was resolved quickly.
And I'm pleased that the court quickly dismissed this case that had no merit. I also want to add, I am so proud of my wife and so thankful that Rachel, as First Lady, is willing to volunteer her time to support kids throughout this community, to try to work to improve education and join me in our efforts to make our city safer, stronger, and healthier.
Greenberg also told us the First Lady will continue her role as an unpaid volunteer for the Metro.
Indiana State Police now say former Clark County Sheriff Jamie Knowles spent nearly $400,000 of fire department money on travel, timeshares, and cigars. According to ISP, between 2018 and 2023, Nold used his fire department's credit cards to pay off a timeshare and spent money at Marriott vacation clubs. He's also accused of spending $56,000 at Riverside Cigar Shop in Jeffersonville. All charges were to credit cards for Utica Township Volunteer Firefighter Association, which is largely funded by taxpayers. Police say Nold did not reimburse the department.